On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Queen coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Back to throw. Got some room at the 30. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And right away he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 49 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tannehill on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. On 3rd down, Foreman. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. A first down carry for Henry.
Bring it! Bring it!
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 29 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They go play action now. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return will stop right around the 25. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
Can pick those things back up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tucker able to cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from
and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help.
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. They find some open field here. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Derrick Henry. And shedding a man at the 40. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 40 now on second down. Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end Ferkser. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On first down, it's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end Ferkser. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tannehill on third down. Eluding the pressure right. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And Bullock will put this one through And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know,
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rolling to his right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson is going to loft one deep over the middle. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay, 45 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tannehill. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
1st down and much more for Henry.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, Foreman. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run again with Foreman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. From the gun on third down, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ravens 35.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go! Let's go! At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay.
A gain of 6 there on first. From just shy of midfield, Jackson flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready. Little by little instead of in big chunks.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Matthias Farley. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big run there by Henry. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Henry. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Play action. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run on first down. Henry. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tannehill. A check down here for Henry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry on the touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Oh, it don't matter.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard from 3 yards out. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill going to throw for it. Dancing to his left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the gun, it's Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score 66. Ravens 42.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Throwing now, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
He completes it to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On first down, Tannehill. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Henry again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson forced out to his left. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And running with power here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Tannehill now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Tough. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll run with Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. That is taken in by Rodgers. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Rodgers brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Buying time to his left. Fighting to stay upright. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Many more to come, baby.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Jackson.
And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
Past the 20.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henry. Powers through it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take extra point and good by Bullock. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
187 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Edwards.
And Ravens losing yardage to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Jackson, steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, they don't have anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and a yard, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson escaping the pressure right.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a run with Edwards.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now, Tannehill. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Franco Harris. Still churning, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Harris. Shoves him away, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
19 more yards.
This is Harris. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. They run with Harris. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Cunningham. Caught right side, Tate. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. That's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I don't think we relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost some focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. 2nd and 5 now. Jones will get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down at 5. Now Jones. And his throw here is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Jones going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Gano's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So the field goal means we're back to a one-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
So the field goal got him back within 1 score, and now the focus lies on this onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Cunningham. Drops it underneath to Thomas. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Cunningham to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a camper on this game. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some cat.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's escaped.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. That'll be caught by Rashad. A solid stiff arm. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied at 17. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on first down. Here's Michael Vick being chased out left. Open man is Rashad. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they can't bring him down. And he's got this down to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, Vick. And he's got his target, Harris. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's a big 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Throwing, Vick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick 1st down as well.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newt under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? He's going to take another shot here.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Vic. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice. 70 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They'll look to throw. Steps away, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct. But I'm understanding how the game is starting to change. And we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Michelle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. A first carry here for J.J. Taylor.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Newton on third down. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Dancing to his left. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. Bulldozes past him. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 17. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
First down, Mayfield. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same grease board when you draw plays.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Franco Harris, 72 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Yeah, fun with this one, partner.
He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Cunningham looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Out comes the Ravens defense now as they get ready for the next possession. They've played a great game. I guess the only thing they would really have hoped for other than this outcome would have been a shutout, but they've got a lot to hang their hat on.
They really do, and you don't get that very often anyway. A shutout is really elusive. So they'll take this one, just a dominant performance where they were doing the dictating. Think about the guys on offense, though. What a frustrating day. They're going to have to do some regrouping.
Tell you what, though, you pitched a shutout up here in the booth, partner.
I appreciate that, Bill.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still...
Just getting started.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry running right through him. And shutting him off. Now open field. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good job. Derrick Henry. 65 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You have possession at your opponent's 30. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Henry running right. Fights loose. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The coach, this challenge begins. Fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. You're trailing by 4. You've got possession at midfield. 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Throwing his car. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll run. Here's Harris. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Flushed out right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. But you're just across midfield, and it's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is brought in at the 21. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score.
It got his man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerry Rice, 71 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. It's caught at the 1. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Here's Stidham to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jonathan Allen able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice little juke. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And in for the Steelers touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Not without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened. But it resulted in a touchdown. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jarrett Stidham ready to pilot this offense again.
He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
And we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Welcome back now here in London. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To throw is Stidham. And right side caught Hogan. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. He'll get this to Jay Kumaro. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Stidham. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go. Stidham on 4th down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Stidham. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they give up the...
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Carr to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Carr. That's caught. It's Ahmad Rashad. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Carr. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 40 as we get set here 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. Caught right side, Davis. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
This is unbelievable.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We begin this challenge in the 1st quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40. 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Well, he's going to take a shot right away, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. That's complete. It's Bell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a play fake. Carr sliding out of the pocket. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Carr. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Flushed out right. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Ahmad Rashad there to make the grab. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you're just across midfield as we get set here on 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. Pushing his way through. And he works free. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr on the bootleg. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
on the counter. It's Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A touchdown would sure look nice on this opening drive. Here's first and goal as they try to close it out. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on second down. Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jerry Rice, 41 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Carr will look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 23. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Carr now on first down. They'll roll him out right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing here, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. They'll drop to throw. And trying to get it to his tight end, Rodgers, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Carr. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Steelers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it, and he won't quite make it to the 25. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Trubisky's throw there complete to Rodgers. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Trubisky. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cedric Wilson there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Carr going to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run again with Peyton. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Shedding through the defense, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a give. It's Peyton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, Peyton. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
2nd and 9.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marcus Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Back now at Soldier Field. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Franco Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Franco Harris. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bears have broken the tie.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Taylor. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They run with Harris. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Franco Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marcus Allen, 14 yards. And the Bears tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked
as we
tight
speak.
with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another.